Here I am, James Bond Island.
In this video, I'll show you what to expect and handy tips on a day tour visit to James Bond Island by speedboat in Phang Nga Bay in southern Thailand. You'll also see close-ups of some limestone coast.
Today I'm heading out on an all-day tour to James Bond Island and other neighbouring islands. I am so excited. So I'm getting picked up from the hotel lobby at 7:30 a.m. I booked this tour a couple of weeks ago through Get Your Guide, but there's plenty of places along the street here where you can book tours when you get here.
At the pier, there was a briefing on the safety rules, what to expect for the day and where we were going. Then onto the speedboat. There are options to go by ferry or speedboat on a James Bond Island day tour from Phuket. I chose to go by speedboat. I chose a speedboat because the tour visits more places than the ferry, as it travels faster. Make sense? But the speedboat is not as comfortable as the ferry may be, and you cannot move around whilst the boat is moving. And it's not recommended for anyone with health or physical limitations. I love speedboats, and I was very happy with my decision to go by speedboat. For the best weather and the calmest waters in this area, travel between November and April. James Bond Island is in Phang Nga Bay in southern Thailand. It was a 1 hour by speedboat from the Pier in Phuket. Just before we got to the James Bond Island, we were able to get up and close to a limestone cliff for a very good look at the famous coastline and formations of the rock. And then we went into a cove. It was absolutely beautiful. Towering cliffs above us and these most beautiful limestone edges on the water.
As nice as this is,
On towards James Bond Island. We've just arrived at a beach on James Bond Island. Here's a tip for you. Wear footwear that it's okay to get wet. You'll have to walk in the water for a bit, getting on and off the boat on the beach. And any clothing below your knees may get wet or will get wet too. There's a 5-minute walk over the hill to see the famous James Bond movie location. 1974 movie, The Man with the Golden Gun. This is an iconic scene.
James Bond Island.
The crowds are what you don't see on the perfect social media photos and reels. There's a lot of people here. And I didn't expect to be able to go shopping on James Bond Island. Look at all these shopping stalls. You don't see these in the perfect photos and reels either. leaving James Bond Island and off to the next destination on the day tour, to Panyee Island for lunch. Happy travelling out there.